Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. I have a message from the source for you, and this one is about to remind you that it's time to recognize in your life that your past has no power over you anymore. And this is an important reminder because so often so many people get stuck in their present moment because their mind is lost in their past. And more we are getting back into the moments from our past, more we start re-experiencing all the emotional memories, how we felt, how something hurt us, how something touched us, that we are not capable of doing what we want to do, and so on. And more we are getting into those different sensations from those different memories, more we feel like we are stuck there, more we feel like it's not possible to move on, more we feel like something is blocking us, like there's an invisible force blocking our growth and transformation. And today I want to remind you of the power of that illusion. And it's important to remind yourself of reorganizing your mind, because your mind is making all of that happening. Your mind is the cause of you staying stuck in the past, and your mind is also the answer to how to move on and how to let go. And when it comes to letting go of the old, we firstly need to get more present. We need to learn to ground ourselves in our bodies in this present moment. And for many people, it is a hard thing to do. Not because it's not in our access, like we don't have time to do that. It's because we don't take time to do that. Because we feel so busy thinking and overthinking. And it's important to just stop for a moment and to fall in love with this present moment once again, so we can create a new future, so we can fall in love with that new future, so our future can become more important than our past. And it doesn't mean that past is not important. When I say the past has no power over you anymore, it means that the past is not controlling your decisions in the present moment anymore. So you can use your past as a great field of lessons. Your past has made you. You are the product of your past. But your future shouldn't be the creation of your past. Your future should be a creation of your creative mind, not just your past. From your past, you can use the experiences that taught you who you are and who you are not. But in the present moment, use your imagination to design your life the way you want to live. Which means that you need to learn to organize your mind. You need to learn to find the important things you want to do. You need to learn or to recognize what you want to deal with. How to get unstuck. Where, in what kind of areas in your life you sense more flow. Where you can sense more those natural talents, what you're good at, what you love to do, what you feel joy for doing, and so on. So you can remind yourself that there's a greater meaning to your life. There's always a greater meaning, because often I find people which say that I'm working so hard on myself, but I'm still suffering. Like my life is still so painful. And often it is because we are working hard, but we are still not paying attention to what is bringing us joy. You may work so hard on reaching certain goals, but if you're not taking time to do something you really love to do, you can work hard all day long, every single day, but you will never be happy. That's why it's important to find the joy, to find, things which truly brings us that love for life. Like if I give you an example, For, sometimes I can paint all day long, but sometimes I find myself like I don't want to paint at all. That's why we need to be self-aware to recognize, does it feel right now, or I actually want to go to travel a little bit. Maybe I need to change my environment a little bit. Maybe I need to move things around a little bit. Maybe I'm tired of these people right now. Maybe I need to move on a little bit. Maybe I need to try something new, or to do something new. Each moment is another chance to recreate yourself. So don't put it aside. Don't procrastinate on recreating yourself. Because nothing is more important than you having your life in your hands. Nothing is more important than that state of awareness that you're actually an artist of your life. And also artists need to take time to recharge, to rejuvenate, and to open their hearts. So if you feel empty, it's because at some point in your past you've closed down, or you've drained yourself, and it's time to recharge. It's time to get to some beautiful places where you can recharge your batteries, or it's time to meet some beautiful people which can help you to recharge your batteries, or it's time to read a good book, or it's time to have a wonderful meditation, or it's time to be alone a little bit, to meet yourself once again, to be with yourself once again, and to reconnect back with yourself once again. So pay attention to those things, because suffering is always coming from ignoring certain aspects within ourselves which are out of balance, out of harmony. When something is out of balance, it is out of harmony. So when we're lacking harmony, it's because we are lacking balance in our lives. So see what you're overdoing and see what you should do more. And what I mean by that, I mean that, sometimes we are too much working things on that automatic behaviors. Sometimes we are doing things too much automatically, those unconscious habits. And when our day by day, when we are working day by day automatically, unconsciously, we'll start lacking that time where we are fully aware, fully conscious, fully creative. That's where joy comes from. We can only be joyful about something we do consciously. That's why creating music or art, like drawings and paintings and writing poems, writing books, or making videos, or gardening, or playing with kids, or playing with animals, or all those things are so fun because we are fully present at them. We are fully conscious at doing them, and every time we do it, it's different, it's unique, and that's what brings us joy. So if we are lacking that part in our lives, we'll feel stuck, we'll feel like something is missing. And I just want to remind you, if you can recognize that something is out of balance, see if you could become more conscious there, if you could become more aware, if you could take or create new patterns at doing that, doing your job, talking with those people, spending time maybe when you're alone, or whatever you do things. Sometimes we just need to find a new path to do the same thing differently. Sometimes you can go at your job on a different road, or you just take a different road. And sometimes we just change some things we do in our day. And it is important, because we so often fall into those automatic behaviors where we completely forget about who we actually are. We are not robots. We are here to, to experience the wonders of life. So, my friends, if the message for you here today is to try something new, give it a try, give it a chance, and see what new can pop into your life, or see what new can inspire you today. Get in contact with yourself and ask yourself, what could I try today? What could I learn today? What could I do today differently that could bring me a new perspective of my life? And see what will come up. Be fully conscious about it, because you may be surprised how differently you can live your life and how much joy you can actually experience. And sometimes we just need to take time, grab a piece of paper, and write our thoughts down to see that there's actually so many layers of thoughts, so many different deep beliefs which are controlling our behaviors. And once we recognize them, we actually notice that we don't need to believe them anymore. We don't need to hold to them anymore. We can change them. We may recognize that they are not real, it's not true. I don't want to believe that I'm not capable of doing what I want to do. I don't want to believe that I'm not free. I will show myself that I'm free. I will do things which remind me that I'm free. I will do things which remind me that I'm an artist. I will do things which remind me that I can be joyful. I will do things which remind me that I can fall in love with life once again. So do things which remind you of love, of joy, of understanding that beauty is all around us. Do things that will remind you of beauty. Go outside, observe how many different colors can you see? How many different structures can you see, which were designed by nature? Nobody else did design that. And you see how interesting nature can be. You can take everything for granted, or you can go outside and appreciate it a little bit. And not that things will change, but your mood will change. And that's enough. So remind yourself that you're worthy of changes, that you're worthy of being in the flow, that you're worthy of being productive, that you're worthy of being creative, that you're worthy of receiving abundance, you're worthy of receiving joy, you're worthy of experiencing blessings and wonders, and you're worthy of being in love with life. Firstly, feel worthy by deciding that you are already everything that you need to be. You're enough, my friends. This is it for today. Have a beautiful day. I hope you've enjoyed in today's painting. I'm sending you all lots of love, blessings, and power. If you need daily reminders, go and check out my Instagram page, AttractPassion, and if you would like to find my art gallery, go and check out my other Instagram page, I Draw My Passion. See you there. Till next time, one love.